Good morning. Yesterday, we got together to fly, a couple of friends. It was Levi, Ori, Kyle, and me. And two of us were flying DJI, two of us were flying analog. I brought my DJI stuff with me, but actually ended up flying analog the whole time. But my point here is, remember that DJI frequencies do clash with analog. So what happened was, a lot of guys don't know that. My buddy Kyle did not, so he plugged in on Ori while he was in the air and knocked him out of the sky on what essentially is a brand new build. Ori put together, much like me, an Impulse RC Apex specifically for DJI. Keep an eye out because I have a video with my first impressions of the system. I know that everybody and their mom has made videos about this ever since August, but there can never be enough because this is an expensive system, and if you're going to commit to it, you really want to know what everybody has to say about it. And I bought it myself. I'm not sponsored, so what I have to say about it kind of means a lot. So keep an eye out for that later this week. I should have it ready with my first impressions about the DJI FPV system. Anyway, we had to go out and look for his quad, and it took about 45 minutes, and it was like this grassy field that honestly it was all wet, and we were all soaking wet, like our feet, and just awful. Eventually we found it. Luckily it was still plugged in, and after 10 minutes it started beeping, but this is next to the freeway, so it's super noisy and you can barely hear. You have to be like within 10 feet of it to be able to hear it. So finally I was walking around, I hear the beeping, and I found I was super stoked. So anyway, that was like Kyle's fault, but then Ori went down a little bit later because he got lost, and we spent another 20 minutes looking for him. So anyway, it kind of evened out. I was kind of scared about the whole thing the entire time because I really didn't want him to lose his quad. So check, I have a little bit of a clip from my Instagram feed that I put right there when I was at the field looking for the quad. And I have some footage. It is just, field, trees footage, but it'll be nice to see. I was flying my Flight 1 Hyperlow RS Plus 5S quad, which is my main rig right now. If I can get my DJI rig to fly as good as that, I might be stoked. I'm still tuning this guy. I like the video. I don't want to say too much about it now because I want to do a first impressions thing, but I like the video. I just haven't been able to get this quad to fly the way I like it, mainly because I'm so used to Flight 1 now and KISS. But yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, go ahead and check out that video, and then go ahead and like this and subscribe if you haven't yet, and then I'll see you. Remember, later this week I'll have the first impression of the DJI ready, so I'll see you soon. Okay, so second rescue mission of the morning. The first time my buddy Kyle accidentally plugged into my buddy Ori because he didn't know that analog interferes with DJI if you are in the same channel. So we got all this grass and it's like soaking wet, and my feet are literally socks are completely soaked. Had to roll on my pants. That's how it feels.